Hi, Ezra Levant here. As you can see behind me, row upon row upon row of trucks, that diesel engines idling. That's the sound of power, and it's the sound of freedom. I'm here in Iowa at the Iowa 80, which calls itself the largest truck stop in the world, and it's gotta be, I can't imagine a bigger truck stop. There's so many different gas stations and restaurants and motels. I'm standing actually in front of a truck superstore, which has got to have anything a trucker could possibly need, from fancy lights to sleeping mattresses to chains for tires. It's the superstore for truckers. Pretty amazing. I just came from the Trucker Museum, and it's an astonishingly large and comprehensive museum. Free entry. We gave them a tip on our way out. They were so nice to us in there. Every conceivable truck, some amazing vehicles in there. Oh, the chrome on some of them. I guess what I'm saying is we are in Truck Central, a community built by the Moon family dating back to 1964. I don't know when the golden age of trucking was or is, but it sure seems to be going on now. The reason I am here is not just my affection for truckers who helped liberate our country of Canada, but a year ago during the Great Freedom Convoy. But actually, I'm here because I was invited to attend a trucker rally by one of the U.S. presidential primary candidates for the Republican Party. His name is Vivek Ramaswamy, and he's certainly making a lot of waves in the Republican primary. He really is the winner, I think, of so many of the debates. Here's a flavor of what he's like going head to head with the other contenders.
I don't have a woman problem. You have a corruption problem. And I think that's what people need to know. Nikki is corrupt. This is a woman who will send your kids to die so she can buy a bigger house.
Anyways, he invited me out of the blue just through a direct message to come to his trucker rally. And I thought, why not? So I hopped on the plane to Chicago and then drove out here. And in a couple hours' time, he will have an event, one of 7 events on his schedule today in Iowa. He's barnstorming the state, as are the others. Iowa, a very, very early indicator of support. If you do well in Iowa and New Hampshire, you attract a lot of attention and donors and money and media buzz. And if you don't do well, you drop out pretty quick. It's fun being in Iowa. I've never been to this state before. It's very Midwestern, very small town, very conservative sensibilities. And I love the fact that Iowa is a very early contest as opposed to, say, Manhattan or Hollywood. And it's a delight to see these VIP candidates going essentially door to door and barnstorming this state. I just got a message from Ramaswamy's people who said, Ezra, do you want to come up and say a couple of quick words about the trucker convoy in Canada? Well, sure, I'm a Canadian national and I don't want to interfere in a U.S. election, but I'll for sure bring a nonpartisan word of support for truckers and from truckers. I think truckers help save freedom in Canada, and maybe they'll help do the same in the United States too. So I'm here on location. It's an amazing place. The event gets underway around 6-ish. They'll be live streamed. And then I've been invited to interview the candidate one-on-one afterwards. So it's my first real foray into U.S. presidential politics. And I'll keep you posted. You'll see all my reports at rebelfieldreports.com.